are discussing about how to catch the subclass exceptions. Catching subclass exceptions. There is one important point about multiple catch statement that relates to subclass. A catch clause for a superclass will also match any of its subclass. For example, since the superclass of all exception is throwable, to catch all possible exception, catch throwable. If you want to catch exceptions of both a superclass type and a subclass type, put the subclass first in the catch sequence. If you don't, then the superclass catch will also catch all derived classes. This rule is self-enforcing because putting the superclass first causes unreachable code to be created, since the Java subclass catch clause can never execute. In Java, unreachable code is an error. So what happens that if we calling a multiple catch statement, so it is recommended to first of all we use the subclass and then we use the superclass exception. Exception handling with method overriding in Java. There are many rules if we talk about method overriding with exception handling. The rules are as follows. If the superclass method does not declare an exception, subclass overridden method cannot declare the check exception, but it can declare the unchecked exception. Or if the superclass method declares an exception, and if the superclass method declares an exception, then the subclass overridden method can declare same subclass exception or no exception, but cannot declare the parent exception. Let's see the code, how we can implement this. First of all, we create a class that is parent class, and inside it we create a method that is void message which throw an arithmetic exception, and inside it we just print system.out.println parent. And again we call again in this class we create a new class that is public class test exception child2, which extends the parent class. And inside it we just write void message which throws the exception class, and in this we write child class. And then public static void main string args, and then parent p is equals to new test exception child2 try p dot message, and then catch statement. Here what we do, inside the child class we call the parent class exceptions of parent class, that is exception. Exception is a parent class exception, so we are not required to call it. And inside the parent class, or we can say that the subclass or superclass, we can call the arithmetic exception. It is quite right, but here we call the exception in message of test exception child 2, which shows us error. Let's check it. First of all, let's save it and execute it. So we are already in our location. So just write zavac text exception child2.java. See, it will show some error. Yeah, it will show us some compile time error here, because in test exception child2 cannot override message in parent void message throw exception. It cannot override the exceptions because overridden message does not throw exception here. So in this way this thing happens. Let's check the test exception child3. Another example. Here what we do, here in parent we use that exception, and in child we use that exception also, but here we can also use it in parent class, so it doesn't create any obstacles, or it can finally run. So just save it and let's check it. We are already in our location, so just write zavac test exception child3.java, and hence it compiles successfully. Let's execute it. See, it will successfully print the value of child. So for subclass catching error, it is recommended or it is necessary that the hierarchy of subclasses is from child to parent. That is, first of all, we have to call the child exception and then we call the parent exception. It is illegal to call first of all the parent and then the child. So in this way, we can create the subclass catching in Java. Thank you.